Dear students, in this session, I'll be discussing about Unit 2, planning, and the focus of topic will be on nature or characteristics of planning. We will discuss each point in detail. The first nature is planning is goal-oriented, meaning that plans are created based on objectives which in turn provide guidelines for planning. It is a primary function of management as it forms the fundamental basis for all other future management functions. So, it is the primary or the basic function which is performed in the management. It is pervasive in nature. Planning as it is needed at every level of management, it is not a function exclusively to a particular management level or department. Managers must plan for every change within an organization through the scope of planning. It varies at different levels across various departments. Planning is a mental activity that involves imagination, foresight, and a clear judgment. Plans are created in a systematic and logical way based on a careful analysis of both the internal and external activities, which every business should pay attention to. It involves choice. Here, as a manager must choose the best alternatives from various options after careful analysis and evaluation. It is an continuous process, meaning in order to adapt to the changes, the organization should understand its business environment or surroundings. Since a business exists in a dynamic or a changing environment, it is necessary to continuously plan, and according to the plans, you need to match with the situations and the needs of the business. So, therefore, it is a mental activity. Planning is a continuous process and it involves choices. So the best alternative should be taken by the manager, which is more suitable for the profitability of the organization as well as growth. It is forward looking. Planning here focuses on looking ahead and preparing for the future. It includes analyzing and assessing the future needs and requirements of the business and being preparing every day to face the challenges of tomorrow. Hence, planning is a forward looking process. It is not static, it is flexible in nature. Planning is based on the future predictions or forecasts of both events and situations. Since future is uncertain, plans are very flexible in nature and they adapt with future changes of events. So therefore, planning it is forward looking or future oriented, it is dynamic or flexible. Let's move on to understand the other characteristics of planning. It is an integrated process. Plans are structured in a very systematic and logical sequence where each plan or step is highly interdependent and mutually supportive. In case if you want to recruit employees, newcomers, the company should plan with the finance department because based on the number of people you're recruiting, the budget should be allotted so that the salary is paid without any hurdle. So it is not a single process, it is an integrated process. It includes effective and efficient dimensions, meaning plans aim at continuous and optimum utilization of all the resources to be efficient and are based on predetermined objectives in order to measure effectiveness of the plan. So finally, planning includes both effective and efficient dimensions. To be efficient, plans aim for the optimal use of resources, and to measure effectiveness, they are based on predetermined objectives. So therefore, we have discussed the nature of planning. Firstly, planning is goal oriented. Planning is a primary function of management. Planning is pervasive in nature. Planning is a mental activity. It is a continuous process. It involves choice and it is future oriented or forward looking. It is flexible in nature. It is an integrated process. Finally, it includes both effective and efficient dimensions. With this, we come to an end of nature or characteristics of planning.